The search for God. Isn't that the journey that we are on all our lives? And Sister Joan writes that the search for God is the project of a lifetime. It does not come at the instant of an exercise completed. It does not come as an automatic reaction to the keeping of a prayer schedule. Prayer is only the promise that there is purpose to the quest. When we are ready, God will be there. But readiness for God is something to be developed, not something that can be guaranteed. Instinctively and timidly, we avoid any real encounter with God because we know it will change our lives. Oh, we go through the motions of seeking God, of course, but we find it very hard to believe that God is God, all-knowing, all-merciful, all-loving, all-patient. Augustine is very clear. Our God does not change. It is we who will change as time goes by. God is God always, and God is with us always. It is we who are so often somewhere else. After we have sought and gone through all the ups and downs, the bubbles of life, God is still there, waiting for us. After we have spent our life avoiding God, we find when we are finally ready and willing to look, that the God of love takes us to the meaning of what it means to be alive. That particular line reminds me so much of the end of Psalm 139, where it says, if I go to the highest mountain, you're there. If I go to the depths of the sea, you are there. And then it closes with, I come to the end. I am still with you. There is no such thing as coming too late to God. All the way to God is the way. It is the journey, not the end, that counts. Great God, give me strength to persevere in darkness, knowing that you are there in the eternal light I cannot see. And a reading from Matthew chapter 20, the workers in the vineyard, very well-known proverb or parable. When those hired late in the afternoon came up, they received a full day's pay. When the first group appeared, they assumed they would get more. Yet they all received the same daily wage. Thereupon they complained to the owner. My friends, said the owner to those who voiced this complaint, I do you no injustice. You agreed on the usual wage, didn't you? Take your pay. Go home. I intend to give this worker who was hired last the same pay as you. I'm free to do as I please with my money, aren't I? Or are you envious because I am generous? Thus the last will be first, and the first will be last.